Hello everyone, I am sorry I'm a little bit, I'm 27 minutes late. Oh god, that's bad on my part. But here we are, and we'll go pick up where we left off last time. And here we go. I I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending her way towards the city, or Dragonback. Welcome home, Cynder. Nay, 'tis no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with the position of a more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feat of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords? Ah, but these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I've learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Isgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become, the future generations, the true kings and queens. May their towers rise proudly from the fondament of our legacy. I hear from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Did you ever happen upon our unmanly friend on your travels? Pray assure him that I shall keep Isgard safe until he denies to come home. Thank you, Cynder, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. I forget what this is. Okay, but yeah, so we'll go continue this. And then I got, like, I forget all what these are. Oh, right, that's the Sky Pirates that unlock the, 3 raid tier. Not raid tier. The Alliance raid for this. That will be a video before I actually start doing Stormblood stuff. So, yeah, that's going to be going on. Also, if you haven't seen yet the controversy going on with Bungie getting nominated for the best award for some best community award, like communication and community award. Yeah, that's a load of dog crap. That's a load of dog crap right there. And a lot of people are saying that, heck, even ex-Bungie's employees are ragging them out on it, and I found that to be absolutely hilarious. But that's neither here nor there. I will be doing the new season of the Dragon / season of the Wish / season of the Wish Dragon. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing the dungeon. We're going to be doing all of it. We are going to be there, and that will make or break. It's going to be one of the make or break situations for Bungie, and I'm hoping that it's the make and not break. You saved the day again, Cynder. Not that I ever doubt you would. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him in his new position. His god has chosen a new road, but one littered with the turrets of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet, though her people may stumble from time to time, I know none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of the inscrutable Ascian machinations and their seamlessly endless process of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Well said. And I think, yeah, we get all three of these. In the wake of Isgard's government reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing of Isgard. Okay. Cutscene time! Yeah, there's a little bit. Thank you, Lanza. Nay, you need not remain here. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected. Aye, there is not to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Alize. This way. Him again? It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. And thus did grey mist give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voice join in song, but beneath shadowed broads, beyond the scope of light, shadows stir. Full of the horde, okay. Promise cap, okay. Heavily eggnog. Well, it's season for that. Ooh. Wildwood scrambled eggs. Spaghetti carbona. Alright. We're gonna take the silk piece though, because money. Money, 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 money. Mistress Bahamut, Mistress Bahamut, you are come at the most excellent of times. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would you have been present to receive it? But in any event, Sir Emmerich I cannot pronounce. Sir Emmerich, Lord Speaker of House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Boreal, cordially invites Mistress Bahamut to dine with him at his estate. Well, this is kind of straightforward. We haven't even been on our first date yet, man. You go just drop this on me? You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that that his lord has broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delays. What say you? I should be glad to accept. Indeed, who would not? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Boreal Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologium. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. Well, we need to dress a little nicely for this. Hold on. Nope. There we go. But yeah, if only he knew his son's true sire. I am here. Greetings and well met, Mistress Bahamut. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Boreal, though, admittedly, our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a woman of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment of respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure. But for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and rest, and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. I have no problem raising a free glass of anything to peace and prosperity. Dude, that looks so good right now.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Think nothing of it, my friend. Think nothing of it.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Hey, I could trade you for a day. You do the primal slaying, I'll do the reports. I might actually get to relax a couple of hours. Yes, please. No, thank you. I don't drink. Though, personally, I do. Cynder likes to keep clean. I'm upset that he had to walk all the way around, not get us some alcohol.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Marvelous. Sometimes we call it painfully, hurtful. Well, perhaps it was a bit too long for my liking.
Long and arduous, aye. Not unlike the journey that Ishgard has at last embarked upon, thanks to the efforts of you and yours.
We just stirred the country of, 1,000 years of history? We're moving history along faster than any goddamn Time Lord could.
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform.
I just hope it doesn't end up like... Well,
the formation of the Republic is but the beginning. For it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
Oh, trust me, people balk at smaller challenges of wearing a mask in public.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Well, as long as this body of mine don't give out anytime soon, I'll do what I can.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
If you gave me a free house, I'd be happy. Give me free housing, I'll be happy. I'll pay for it, the building and materials myself. I just want the free house. Just save me a plot of land. Okay.
May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Well, now you're asking the big questions.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
Great. Now a moment's rest for the wicked.
News from House Fulton.
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
But whoever cooked the meal, excellent meal by the way, 10 out of 10, would eat again.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did she. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate. Yes.
Is that...
Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
I'm about to act out!
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Of course.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
Let me assume of that.
We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous.
Technically, it was going to be perilous whether we wanted it or not.
For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons.
Damn, it's like you got guaranteed that they're gonna do everything in their power to save her.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Okay. I'm not laughing at that. I just got a text message about something for the new Mass Effect, and I'm
Wait,
like,
don't
oh my
go.
God.
Please, come closer. The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Like I said, no rest for the wicked or the stupid.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortable when reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What's to say you, my friend? So we turn to our attention to matters whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence. All the more so. All the more so. Shadows of the First. This, I think, yeah, this is the quest where we find out about them being, from the First. So the warriors of darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword? Then when we first encountered them at Loth Gath, when they were confronting Ravana, gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alate risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Cynder, will you accompany me to Zoltol and help me stop the Axie ritual? Yep, just let me transform and we'll be ready to go. Given that Isgard shares a border with the Ixal homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastmen's intrusions into course and lens to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Elfno. The mountains of Exalted are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, and after all, actual Dubablas are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wise not to cross the Exalto by way of the mountain pass east of the Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instruction for a contingent of camp knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure your safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Exalto. Though my men are unqualified to confront a problem, they are more than capable of contending with the Axel. And we shall be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmond. In the event Mistress Alize regains consciousness, we shall share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Well, she's not my patron goddess, but yeah, we'll make sure. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. It's morphin' time. Teleporting a lot in Endwalker. I want all those tickets. Have you everything you require? Then excellent. The entrance to the pass is north Natalan, and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it's normally guarded by a score of Exar warriors, I have been informed that House Fortune's knights have already dispatched them. The enemy gates lie open, we need but walk through. Throw wide the gates. Beyond this gate lies the trail which lead us into his, according to my map, it looks to be relatively straightforward route, a bit one through exceedingly dangerous territory. Let's go. Mistress Bahamut, Master Alphino. As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Exo and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arrival, let us advance with care as we search for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Axo, but if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. I completely forgot about this dungeon, though. Like, you completely forget about a dungeon because you don't do it for so very long that it's pretty much brand new to you. Come on.
Away with you!
It also seems that Bungie just put out a trailer for the new season coming up, and I'm just like, oh my god, I want to watch it, but I can't watch it right now. Oh my god, this is angry. I'm angry. I have so much anguish. Anguish. Not Angus. That's meat. Then again, I won't be an Angus voice right now. That sounds pretty good. That was an interrupt, and I was stupid. Oh, nope. Pulled too much. Can't do big pulls with the hat, with the truss. Or at least not the main truss, if you know what I mean. The no-name truss are just something you can do big pulls with. Turns out there might not be a delay for the final shape after all, which I'm like, god dang it, now do I need to find a way to pre-order it, because I have like 2 games I need to pre-order. Out for now. There we go. I don't remember this one was all open prey. Come on. Fly from the sacred place, fabulous one. No, please stop staying. Come on, and catfish for
away with you!
Yeah. Come on. But yeah, so we got the trailer for Season of the Wisp now. And just all looking forward to watching it. Oh god, oh god. Ugh. My brain is farting right now, and I can't help it. guys. I hit the wrong button. Hey, yo. Get over here. Death to the featherless one! Death to the featherless! Open the door. Pull the lever, Kronk. Like how they just appear out of nowhere. My brain is elsewhere right now, and this is not really entertaining. Man, I really need to get that out. Oh god, I went here. My brain, like I said, my brain is like gobbledygook right now. I don't know why.
Focus. Release!
Okay. This way? No, we came to this. We came to this way, so we need to go this way. But yeah, my brain is farting right now, and I don't know. I am not firing all cylinders. Heck, I'm backfiring on some cylinders.
Away with you!
Like I said, my brain is farting right now. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm just going to the moment.
I have my pride.
Okay. Come on, baby. Like I said, my brain is going to weird places. I don't know why. An airstone is required. Oh. I keep forgetting I'm playing with NPCs and they're not going to automatically pick up the airstone. Here we go.
Away with you!
Like I said, I am not here right now. Why my brain's just like wandering so much? Maybe it's because I really do want to watch that cutscene. So we may end stream a little early today. Because or you could, if I could figure out how to beat YouTube and my broadcast, I could probably react video to it for y'all. on, Brain. I know you want to look at that wisdom material, but we gotta finish this first.
Away with you! Away with you! Release! I have my pride. Of Levair!
That was great. Let's go. Now we should be getting a cutscene.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught.
So they were unable to... Yeah, Ascians and warriors. So plan
But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here?
You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
And I'll happily kill you all, and then feast on the marrow of your bones. They still have a point.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the great sundering and the reflections it created?
Yes.
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
Ouch.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
If you're asking me if I'm ready to put each of you into the dirt, then yes. Yes, I am.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Well fought indeed. Lord Adma will be pleased to learn that everything went according to plan. At last I can breathe easy. As a custom, if we are to fight in the exile, it's not every day we charge into their stronghold. All quiet here, miss, and repeat from the birdland. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true that to save their world they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever there is, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Two sides of a coin. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle talk. The knights can praise Lord Edmond of our success, and we, the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. I love it that the footsteps, they actually make footsteps when they walk away. Okay, so need to go to the foundation. There's so many things that we'll probably do off screen. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, all the plus quests you might see off screen unless it's like raids or stuff like that. But besides that, it will be off screen and we will continue on from there. The one quest I'm probably do on screen is probably the Dark Knight story quest, because that quest is just too good now to be seen. Let's see, where are we going? Here, so we can hit Forgotten Knight. But yeah. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Cynder. What news from Zalto? We were not too late. With half the Vistar, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for who remained behind, Mistress Istola has been tending to Mistress Aligo's absence. I'm pleased to report that she has been home. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to a remote world that conditions as much as he is a resilient one, just like his brother.
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I take it your mission was a success.
Of its sorts.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alize. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the Beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Yay for the Ascians being dumbasses.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelfatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Nath. So it's not God Nath, it's just Nath.
Sir Emmerich?
Okay. I was beginning to feel stupid.
As a member of the
Nath
Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascian's dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alizé, you...
See, it's your twin, dude. If you're as hard-headed as he is, he's as hard-headed as you are. It works both ways.
You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
The evil mastermind behind all of it. Lalafell. Alright. Would I be right in assuming that you have not spoken with my sister since one of the memorial services, was it? By the 12, it seems like a lifetime ago. I would like to think we both grown since then. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Right then. Shall we be off? Tataru never ceases to impress. Though for a moment I feared she might have furnished you an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the studio when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please. She was not my..." We cannot have the Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? So be it. Another time, perhaps. It is an honor, Cynder. I realize we barely acquainted, but having heard so much about you, it hardly feels that way. Welcome to the fight. Pleasure to have you with us. I didn't mean to ask about that carriage. Pleasure to have you with us. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than last month. You have the look of a woman who's ready to fight for the future of the Earth's. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps. But I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I am here today because I will regret it if I won't. That is all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Walking Sands. Then we'll see if Oriandre can be of assistance. We just saw Oriandre. We literally just saw him. God, I love it when people are like, yo, where's Ariandre? Alright. Here we go. No, that's the exit. We need to go this way. Excuse me, motorcycle coming through. But also, went to go see the Marvels movie recently. Not as bad as what people were giving it. People were giving it a lot of crap. I didn't think it was that bad. I won't say too much about it, but it was a great movie. I liked it. But then again, I'm guessing a lot of people are just tired of the superhero scene right now. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why it's just like people are kind of like dishing on superhero movies. People are just tired of the superhero scene for right now. And right now, people just want... Oriange, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why myself? The scholar has seen fit to grant me knowledge of thine coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warriors of darkness have returned. Play allowed us to explain. Blah 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 blah. I too have heard tales in recent days of primals being risen up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this seventh, but to spur the beasts, strives to pursue their goals with redoubled fever. We have two objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the Beast Tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Axel's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warrior of Darkness and Ascians do not have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day I did receive tidings most troubling across St. Meteor. O Moro Durith, and there are whispers of the Lord of Kraz nearing his return. Mere rumors, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain in the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook, Cynder. Thank you for your counsel, Ariandre. Pray, inform us should you learn naught else. I shall. If I may bother, Ariandre, is there anything else you would like to say? Ah, she knows. Alexei. If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add. Very well. Ere we depart, I was to make a request. As the warrior of darkness spoke of how the Ador had the power to break down the barrier between planes, that all worlds might be rejoined, I would ask that you research this for us. Now, being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tales of a promising tale. The Goron Oracles. Mayhap you can start there. Alze knows something up. By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Here we go. Wait, no, where am I going? Where am I? There we go. Okay. And now we need to go to Camp Overlook. As we continue on our journey. Oh, there he is. That had better be the sulfur. Maybe. Come, let us meet with the Commander Boldine and see if there's any truth to the rumors concerning the Titan's return. Seven hells! At this rate, I'll have to appear to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just where my cobalt problems look to be coming ahead, the science of a Seventh Dawn turned up. Itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing, it is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. Yo, I like how he assumed we came here to help and not just like be like, we just need confirmation. We'll come back to help you like in like 2 to 3 business days. I like how he assumed like, yo, we're here to help here and now and all that. I'm just like, yo, man, you got some issues, but you don't have any tissues. And now you're asking us for the tissues. Man. When are we going to get our, like, time in the sun, like, again, where it's just, like, all happy, happy, joy, joy? Because I miss those times where it was just us against the world, just adventuring. And now it's just like, yo, we're going through those sad times. And I'm just getting tired of it. Alright, time to speak with Alfie. Hey, Alfie. Our Maelstrom friend seems notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? Yeah, it turns out everything we thought to be true is true. A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to be corroborated words oriented information. Co- But it is so. But to be so reckless as to infiltrate a maelstrom camp and draw attention to their effort is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think of this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan something, and that means finding and questioning this couple. And I'm going to take a 5-minute break to use the bathroom and get me something to eat. And then we'll come back, finish this mission, and then we'll go call it. I know this one is a little short today, but there's some other things I do want to look into real quick. So I'll be back. Alrighty then. Let's look for this little guy and... Hold on. I can make this so much simpler. Remote can play. Come on, little guy. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk. Stay back. Away. Far back. I'm not a... It's no use. Pointless. Hopeless. No use. Please don't hurt me. Only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. Yo, little one, you want to talk? You gotta stop running away from me every time we start face to face, man. I know I'm pretty tall, but I'm not tall as some of these other people. Alright, let's do this. This was stupid plans. Stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. She found me again. What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please do not hurt me. So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were so on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we got him. Fine work, sir. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my creature, warrior? No. I came talk to ask for help. But when soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let's take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. Where's your name, child? Pigman Gabud of the 620th Order. At least, I will be a pigman one day. Well met, Gabud. I am Alphino. This is my sister Alazette. Cynder, the woman who found me, is our friend. Now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Bolin here thinks you want to take his crystal, Gabud, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us, and not to your own people? What happened? You can tell us. No one is going to hurt you, right? Not while we're here, I promise. The patriarch, he's... The patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him! Gabu's parents said they did not want it, along with many others, but the patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coal for the furnace, and that then the guards took my parents and the others away. I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace. I did not want to believe it, but I have trails of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers used in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12! This is sickening! No one listens to Gubu. No matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please, help Gabu stop the patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise military command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Cabal stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure. You'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic, but we'll be ready just in case. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associate etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already, but I cannot speak for the prisoner. 12 have mercy, that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood. Mothers and fathers, time is of the essence. We must see what else Gobbo knows and formulate a plan without further delay. We can do one more story quest. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take the crystals away, maybe Great Father won't come? Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. This little boy was brave enough to be like, yo, my people are about to summon our God, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want any part of it. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. This way. Don't mind me, I'm just walking here, completely invisible to these people. They don't see me. They don't see me. I am invisible. Completely invisible. Let's get these pictures run. Time is short. You have the crystals. We should move on to the next cache. Do you hear me, brother? Brother. Aye. It's just that. I am quite certain that the crate once bore its guardian seals. Someone took great pain to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine Guppo traveling to continents to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled to Vadbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Ascians, as they speculated. I don't understand. Who are Ascians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Ah, never you mind about that. As Alcé said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cast? Gubba? Yes, of course. Gubba knows the way. The next one is last and very large, very big, very huge, very large. This part of the story always breaks my heart. Little man had the courage to come into an area filled with people ready to point their weapons at him. And he's like, hold up, I came here to help y'all. So before y'all shoot, let me say my piece. So you cast about for a time. You see no sign of the crystals. Found it. What about you, Cynder? Any luck? Nothing. This cannot be. Gubbo saw them. Spotted, saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them. Yes, the question is where to and why. It's in old Goromol, where they summoned Titan once before. They need to do so again. It's the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gubbo. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They will yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other castles empty and sounding the alarm. Nonetheless, I believe time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals that I might deliver them into Commander Boland's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountains. Mother, Father, we're coming. The crystal cinders, if you would be so kind. There was a lot more than just two. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Boland on the situation. Pray go ahead. As I recall, there is an Israelite within the Yul Gamamoro mines that should deliver you. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of action. But if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way! This way! God, I remember doing these things. But leveling up was still a pain in the butt. And then remembering having to sneak by all this unless you wanted to fight. Oh right, we gotta take the long way around. having to sneak by all this. So you didn't have to fight your way through a small army. Because God knows you would be trying to fight your way through a small army to get here. And then you have to fight your way out again. So it was just like, holy crap. I take it this is the Aetheryte we seek, right then? As soon as Elfino arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Cynder? I am in my Power Rangers outfit. I am more than ready to be heroic. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly, you call. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. I will not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers? Here. But how did you? Where are my parents, Petra? Where are they? Go for the furnace. You monster! How could you? We are but servants of Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the Overdwellers. No, I would say. Not yet. I understand, Petra. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair. Whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempt to summon your God and work with us together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned by the Overdwellers' convenience. Oath breakers, all of you! Liars, betrayers, oath breakers! You take, and you take, and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our God drains the land of Aether and brings not but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more your lies. And you and your Overdwellers, you'll ruin your own lands. You will not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something. Please. Please. Please! Wake up! 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 The chicken nugget! Seven hells! I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Alphino! Leave him to me. We must away. Go. He's breathing. I don't see any injury, but I can't seem to wake him. By the 12th, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just surely as would the supplicants of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotions, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represent but a fraction of the quantity needed for a ritual, meaning Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, yet he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of Ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave or go, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally the troops, and the cycle will continue. Cynder, you know what must be done. Will you face the road across once more? You didn't even have to ask. Thank you, my friend. Alexander and I will tend to Gabu. When you finish with the primal, look for us at Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. But that's where we're going to end it for now. I've been me, you've been you, and I know I'm ending this about, what, an hour early? But right now, I need to look into some stuff and get some money in order so I can pre-order the final shape. Dear God. But for now, goodbye. See you next time.